Welcome back to my channel for another video. For this week we'll be making fried rice, which I'm really excited to share with you guys. So these are the ingredients that you'll need. Just some rice, chicken, some veggies of your choice, toasted sesame oil, and some soy sauce. Of course you can add whatever you like to this recipe. Sometimes I add peas to it, and unfortunately I didn't have peas while I was filming this video, but you can totally add those and it makes it amazing. And you can also add egg to it, but I have an egg allergy a little bit, so I don't like to add egg to mine. But let's go ahead and get started with the recipe. So first things first, I'm going to start out by heating up my rice. This rice is from Trader Joe's. This is the organic Jasmine Rice. I love this. You just pop it in the microwave. It's super easy and super foolproof, so it's awesome for like college students and like first time like cookers and everything like that. So I just pop it in the microwave for 3 minutes. And then your rice is cooked right in the bag. It's so easy, it's so delicious, and I absolutely love it. They also have brown rice, I believe, in this way that you can cook it. So as you can see here, I'm just putting in 3 minutes, and we're going ahead and putting that on. So moving on to the vegetables and the corn, I just go ahead and take these fire roasted vegetables from Trader Joe's. They have onions, red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, green bell pepper, and they're really delicious, and they're kind of like I want to say like not charbroiled but like grilled, so they have a really awesome flavor. And I just get this once again at the frozen section in Trader Joe's. It's so good, super easy. I have used fresh vegetables before and it works just as well, so if you guys want to do that as well, it's super great. This is the organic fire roasted corn from Trader Joe's. This is so good. It just really adds a nice flavor to the fried rice. I have also used canned corn for this recipe. It's totally up to you. And then I have this grilled oven roasted chicken chunks from Tyson, and I just picked these up at Walmart, I believe, and this is so easy. I personally don't like to cook raw chicken because I never know when it's done, so this is just an easy step for me to do, and everything works out really well. So I just put those on the pan, mix them together. I don't add any oil at this point because I want the vegetables just to be super cooked without being too oily, because we do add the toasted sesame oil and the soy sauce, and I don't want the rice to be super oily. So I just go ahead, mix that around, make sure that everything is getting even heat, and then I go ahead and put a top on it for about 5 minutes or so, because I do want the vegetables to be cooked before I add the rice and everything like that. So I just go ahead, I lower the temperature a little bit as well, so it's like medium high right now, so just to make sure that the vegetables are all defrosted and cooked through, as well as the chicken. Once that time is up, I go ahead and take off the top. I don't know why I use this top, like it doesn't have a little handle to it, but who knows. So I go ahead and mix up the vegetables, and as you can see, the chicken is cooking beautifully, and the vegetables are getting a little bit of like a color to them. They're browning a little bit, so it looks so good. I love this fried rice, guys. I literally make it at least like twice a week. It's so bad, but I can just eat it like by itself and like have it as a whole entire meal because it has the chicken, the vegetables, the rice. It is so good. So I go ahead and mix that around, making sure everything's cooked like I said, and then once I feel everything has softened and cooked through, I go ahead and add the rice. You don't have to add the whole bag of rice. It is quite a bit, but I do like to have it for leftovers. So it's totally up to you guys what you want to do. I also had some leftover white rice from Chinese that I ordered the other night, so I thought, why not just add that in as well? So I went ahead and put that in just to use up some of the stuff that was in my fridge because I didn't want to waste anything. And it made so much, and it was so good, and I had it for lunch and like as a side dish with dinner for like a few days. So this recipe goes such a long way, guys, and I think it's perfect, like I said, if you're in college, in like your first apartment or whatever. I love this recipe. My family loves this fried rice too. They always ask me to make it, so I'm going ahead and mixing in the rice. It's really easy because the vegetables are already cooked. So I take this toasted sesame oil, and this is what makes it so good, guys. It makes it taste like you just got it from the Chinese restaurant or like the hibachi restaurant by your house. It makes it taste so amazing, and I think this is like the secret to great hibachi rice is toasted sesame oil. So there's my little tip. There's the little secret. So I don't add too much. I add like usually a capful, and I just like pour it around, and then I taste it just to see how much, because sesame can be a little bit overbearing if you add too much. So just be careful with it and just add how much you like to taste. So once that's all mixed in, I go ahead and take soy sauce. This soy sauce is from Trader Joe's. You can use whatever one you want. This like whole recipe is from Trader Joe's because, as you can tell, I absolutely love me some Trader Joe's. So I go ahead and pour that in. The amount of soy sauce totally depends on the person. Some people like their hibachi rice more salty. Some people like it more, you know, just like flavored with soy sauce. I personally like mine really salty, but I don't add a lot at the first time that I'm pouring, because you can add but you can't take away with this recipe. So I just go ahead and add a little bit at a time, and I always taste it to see how it's going, because you never want it to be super salty, because then that's just not fun. So I just go ahead and stir that, making sure that all the rice is coated, and then I go ahead and put the top back on so that the rice can cook a little bit longer. And this kind of gives it the fried rice. It makes it almost like crispy on the bottom. I do use a non-stick skillet, sorry guys, and it just makes it really, really good because it doesn't stick to the pan. I suggest using a non-stick pan with this recipe unless you want to be peeling rice pellets off the bottom of your pan for 5 hours. So that's a little tidbit of information as well. But as you can see, it looks so good, guys. I absolutely love it when I take the top off, and like the smell of all the vegetables and the rice just pours through. So I like to eat mine in a bowl, but it's totally up to you. You guys can totally use a plate. I'm not telling you have to use a bowl. But I just go ahead, serve it up. I like to put a little bit of sriracha on top of mine because I love spice, but it's totally up to you guys. You can actually like take out the chicken and make this like completely vegan if you guys want it, or vegetarian, whatever you guys are. You can use this as a side dish. You can use it as a meal. I usually eat this for lunch on days when I know I'm going to be busy. But yeah, guys, that is the recipe. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys in my next one very soon. Bye! Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel for another plan with me. For this week, I will be planning the week of July 17th